Hello, grade 10s. Welcome to week 10 of our online learning. Hard to believe we're already here and we only have 2 weeks of school left. So we're wrapping things up and we'll be finishing some work up this week and it'll be very exciting. Okay, so let's check out what this week's work's all about. So we'll go to classwork. First, you'll see that this week's game is Uno Online. So I'm sure we've all played Uno before. It's a great game, and this is a really nice online version. You can play against the computer or try and find a friend online and play on that. So that is this week's one. Be sure you have a look at that video and try Uno online. So this is our calendar does have a good description of what's coming up. So let's have a peek at the calendar. So you see here that last week we finished at 4.3. We're skipping section 4.4 in our workbook and going straight to 4.5, which is on floor plans. You'll notice on that day, it's normal. You'll see a video and some pages to fill out in our workbook, and then there's a quiz to follow. But in the video, I've also outlined what our culminating activity is. So our culminating activity is to build a floor plan. So that's why it's nice that we've been able to join it with this section 4.5. Okay, so your job is to make a floor plan of a room in your house. So I've done an example. Here's one that I've done of my bedroom. And you'll see that I've chosen an easy scale, 1/4 inch, which is actually 1 square on grid paper, equals 1 foot. Okay, so I know that it's 12 feet here. I got my tape measure out and measured that. And 12 feet then is just 1, 2, 3. You just count off 12 squares and it works out nicely. Okay, and you're going to go off and make this room, make where your door is, a window, where some of your basic furniture is. And you don't have to do everything that's in your room, just some basic stuff which in your room. Okay, so that is your job. And you could choose either a room or a kitchen or a living room or whatever. I liked a bedroom or a kitchen because all the appliances or furnitures are all kind of square. If you choose a living room or a family room, you might have some circle stuff and it's a little harder to graph. Okay, so that's what your job is, to try and replicate something like this for a room in your house, and that's what the project is. Okay, so you'll see here that there's the 4.4 floor plan, and you'll see the video and the notes like normal. And then when you're done that, you'll do the quiz like normal. Okay, so you do those two things. But instead of having a second one we're going to go to our culminating activity. So as always, when you open up a thing, it's best to push view assignment. So here you'll be able to read all about it. So it talks about what you're going to do and how you're going to draw a room of your a scale drawing of the room in your house. You do it on graph paper. And then once you're done, you're going to either take a picture of it or scan it and attach it in here and hand it in. Okay, so I didn't know if you knew this, but you could take a picture, but actually all your phones also have a built-in scanner. Okay, so if you'd like to know how that works, it actually takes a better picture and uses less data. So this was done using the in-house scanner on all the phones. Okay, so if you want to know how it works, you can go, there is 2 links. If you click on this link, it shows you how to do it on an iPhone. Okay, use the Notes app. And if you click on this link, you'll learn how to do it on an Android. Okay, so it's very quick and easy, and I learned how to do it very, very easily, and it's much quicker and nicer than taking a picture. But if not, you could take a picture of it and attach that as well. Okay, once you do that, then you're going to hand it in. So I'm going to show you how this works. I'm sure you've done this in other classes, but this is our first time handing something in like this with our class. So I'm going to show you how it works. Now I'm logged in here as my son, Tyler. So we're going to pretend he's a student in the class. And when you're ready, you've done all the work and you've got the picture. What you want to do is take the picture or scan it from your phone and then put it into Google Drive. Now to do that, you'll need to use the Google Drive app. Okay, so you can get the app on your iPhone or the Android device, and you can get it off your phone that way, or you can plug your phone into the computer or Chromebook to get it off that way as well. Okay, so you got to get it into Google Drive. Once it's into Google Drive, you're going to go over here and go add or create. So we're going to add a file from Google Drive. And if you've just popped it in there, it should pop up as recent. And so we should see Tyler's picture here. There it is, floor plan, and called Tyler Lee. If not, you'll have to go find it on my drive. So I'm just going to click on it, and we're going to add. And you see then that a copy of this gets added right to this assignment, and there it is. Okay, so that's what you're going to hand in. And once you're done doing that, you don't need to add anything else. You're just going to go and push turn in. It's going to say, "You sure you want to do this?" And yes, and you turn in. Okay, so after a second, there it is, it's done, and you see that it's turned in. Okay, and then that activity is complete. And if you notice, this activity then is going to be the last activity that you need to do. So I put it on Tuesday's work, but it's due by the end of the week. Okay, so just try your best to draw your floor plan sometime this week, take a picture or scan it, and submit it in so it's by the end of the week. And that'll be how we wrap up the course. You'll see that next week is all a catch-up week to just get anything missing all done, and your last day to submit stuff is Friday, June 19th. Okay, but if you get everything done, many of you are right up to date, you can do this week's quiz, do that culminating activity, and then you are done. Okay, so really exciting to do that. If you get all of those 2 activities done, you can go back here to your to the class and go to classwork, and you can always check to see if there's any missing work. You go to the top and push view work. Okay, and you will see all of your missing assignments. So for Tyler here, you see he just turned in that culminating activity. We just saw that, and he's got a lot of missing stuff because he just joined the class, but he did have some other stuff that he's turned in. So any of these, you just need to click on and go and do that quiz. Okay, so this week though, make sure you concentrate on finishing 4.5 and the quiz, and then your culminating activities to make this floor plan. So have lots of fun with this. Looking forward to seeing your excellent drawing, and wish you the best of luck this week. Take care.